Backpacks. You've heard of them. They're the main cause of sclerosis in young people. You'd be surprised, but backpacks have influenced us humans a lot. You've seen them everywhere. Outside, at work, TV series, Minecraft mods. You just can't escape them. But very few know how to deal with such a mysterious item. What do you do with it? What can it be used for? Carrying your very, very valuable school books? Or sandwiches? Or maybe you keep some really important and personal things to you inside, like diaries or things. Now all of this is probably very confusing, but no worries, I relate. A professional backpacker. Now the perfect way to handle a backpack so you don't have to. Jeez, this is heavier than I thought. So sit down, grab yourself a tea, cola, water.
That is my tea.
Random yellowish semi-translucent drink that definitely isn't suspicious at all. Some biscuits, and follow carefully as I shall present to you the guide to the perfect backpack. Firstly, the rucksack itself. Pretty simple thing. Has a few zips that you can move around and play with. Shoo, wee. Fun. You might notice you have a few pockets to the side. These can be used to hold a phone if you're that irresponsible. They can also be used to keep a bottle or two, depending on the amount of pockets your backpack has. Let's open the rucksack. A standard issue pack will have 2 compartments of medium to large capacity. This one I'm currently holding is decent size-wise. Some rucksacks will have a separate compartment. Those can be utilized to store your valuable laptop with very important files. Or just be a somewhat smart Homo sapiens and store your documents into actual real folders. Yes, folders are actually a thing, and not just something found on the operating system Windows. A group of several graphical operating system families, all of which are developed, marketed, and sold by Microsoft. Each family caters to a certain sector of the computing industry. In general, this part of the backpack can be used to store virtually anything. So go wild, honestly. Let's move on to the second compartment. Now this you can just dump some slightly less useful stuff, but we will get to that later. Now, some backpacks will have included a front pocket, which I personally like to call the one that is trying to be useful, but actually it's useless. Like yeah, you can put something in it, but the problem is, what? Not just that, but if you put anything, let's say a phone, you're bound to see it go missing. You've probably noticed throughout this video guide these straps. Now, not a lot of people are sure what their true purpose is, but I think I found the ways of applying their usage to your daily life. You can carry sleeping bags, very useful if you're homeless or running away from home, mom. Just get over it. It's not a phase. Another way of using these straps, ropes, actually I'm not sure what these are honestly. You can use these as a form of taking down your opponent quietly. Just grab 2 ends of the strap with your hands and take your enemy out from behind. Disclaimer, do not do this, you may get arrested and charged for first degree murder and stuff like don't really want to be responsible for someone's death. Like it's gonna look bad on my resume in the future, so just don't do it please. So, you've got all this space. What do you use it for? Now look, you're free to throw in anything you want, but hopefully I can help you with this list of necessary things to keep around with you at all times. Bandages. The thing that heals 25 HP. So it's worth having some, you never know. World War III might just blow up in your face at any moment and people will need medical attention. Or you can just use them to wrap your head. For kinky reasons. A plastic knife. Yes, indeed, a knife. One of the oldest and deadliest creations of the human species, used for hunting, backstabbing people, and cutting yourself out of tied up situations in, like, every action movie to date. Made out of feeble plastic. Why? Why? Obviously self-defense, you dumbwit. I mean, let's be honest. Would you give up the side effect of every stab infecting someone with some form of cancer in the long term? No, I didn't think so too. So shut up, you pleb. A flashlight. Thing that shines in the dark. Commonly found in every horror and dropped on the ground in order to show suspense and danger. What can I say? is brighter than my future. Get it? Ha 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 ha. Self-deprecating jokes are just the best. Am I right, guys and gals? Ha 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 ha. Subscribe for more hilarious jokes offered by the one and only comedian Relate. God, kill me anytime now, please, I'm begging you. A notebook and pen comes in use in a variety of situations, ranging from sketching out of boredom to jotting down some interesting metaphysical thoughts that plague your creative mind, through which you may ponder many things: the creation of us, the universe, the meaning of existence itself, the value of cosine 39. Is mitochondria the powerhouse of the cell? What does drinking 3 cups of cola do to the human body? Obviously, mana potions. Although now looking it up, I'm actually not sure that they exist, so I don't know. I mean, there's always the Fanta Chocata. That's a pretty reasonable alternative. And last but not least, a Rubik's Cube. Do you want to understand basic algorithms and the feeling of wanting to break your friend's face because they managed to solve their cube 14 split seconds faster than you? Then look no further. Perfect for learning some complicated mathematics, problem-solving techniques, perseverance, and, as I like to call it, quick hands, of which all these skills later on in life have many uses, especially the last one, if, you're into that kind of stuff. And there you go. You have successfully made it to the end of this guide. Now you will know how to exploit the many elements of your backpack to your advantage and what to take with you everywhere. So, what are you waiting for? Go out there and go for a walk. Grab some fresh air, venture out into the unknown, and don't forget your backpack. Otherwise I will personally come to your house and torture you until you bow down and proclaim 5 times that the backpack was the greatest thing to happen after the 1920 Battle of Warsaw, which effectively stopped the expansion of the Bolshevik Revolution. Thanks for watching, and on that note, see ya.